Clarkson's farm star Kaleb Cooper says he's not good after painful injury. Clarkson's farm star Kaleb Cooper has been rushed to hospital after suffering a painful injury. The farm manager, who was temporarily replaced in the latest series by Harriet Cowan, hurt himself while playing football. On Instagram, Cooper, 26, posted a video showing his swollen ankle, and informed his followers he had fractured it. After Clarkson's right-hand man had an X-ray, he shared a photo of his leg, fitted with a black protective boot. Hinting at concerns he would struggle to undertake his duties at Diddley Squat, the farm at the center of the hit Prime Video series, Cooper captioned the snap, "Not good." However, he went on to reassure his fans with a video showing him forging ahead anyway. In the clip, he could be seen hobbling around while placing hens in a coop. "I may be hobbling around as I've fractured my ankle, but I'll still be at the Three Counties show on the Sunday, setting up on the Thursday," he said. "I'll be doing talks throughout the day, and Hawkstone Cider will be there. So do pop along and say hello. I'm looking forward to it." He continued. "Even though I may be hobbling around, I'll be there, don't you worry. I'll be there." Cooper's temporary Clarkson's farm replacement Cowan recently shared her thoughts on the show's breakout star after viewers detected awkwardness between the pair. The full-time nurse, who recently urged viewers to be kind following her appearance on the show, was recruited due to Cooper's professional commitments elsewhere. The newly minted millionaire was busy touring a one-man show after finding fame on the series. Fans of the show couldn't help but notice Cooper appeared rather unimpressed with Cowan upon their introduction when he returned to the Oxfordshire location. Clarkson himself pointed out that Cooper needed to be kind to Cowan, telling him, "Right, now, that's Harriet. Now be nice, behave." Cooper then stood watching Cowan in silence as she worked, sarcastically questioning her farming skills, with Clarkson chiding him for his attitude. Cowan has now assured viewers that she gets on with Cooper, and said that they have even become friends away from the cameras. During an appearance on BBC Derby, Cowan, who has a big following on TikTok, said, "Kaleb's amazing. Me and him are so close now. He's such a good farmer and we got on really well." She continued, "He's another farmer to add to my phone list to ring. Everyone checks in to make sure everyone's fine." Jeremy Clarkson forced to close Diddley Squat Farm for 2 months. Jeremy Clarkson has told Times Radio he has been forced to close Diddley Squat Farm in Oxfordshire for 2 months. The Top Gear and Grand Tour star originally purchased the Chadlington-based farm back in 2008. It has since been the focus of 4 series of the Prime Video hit show Clarkson's Farm, but the 65-year-old had bad news to share with his fans on Thursday afternoon, July 31. Announcing that a case of tuberculosis (TB) had broken out, Mr. Clarkson said on X, "Bad news from Diddley Squat. We've gone down with TB. Everyone here is absolutely devastated." He then added later on in the afternoon, "I should clear this up, really. It's bovine TB that we have. It doesn't affect people, just our poor cows." Mr. Clarkson later said in an interview with Times Radio that Diddley Squat Farm will be closed for 2 months as a result of the outbreak. The shop remains open. Speaking to Peter Cardwell on Times Radio, Mr. Clarkson said, "It's awful, it is awful. You have a test every 6 months on the cows, and then you sort of become blasé. It's a hypothetical threat. And then the vet looks up as he did yesterday lunchtime and said, 'I'm really sorry this one's failed. So that means we're now locked down and it's just dreadful, absolutely dreadful. It's only been not even 24 hours since I found out, and it occupies my mind.' Well, it was occupying my mind, but I got up this morning and found one of my puppies has died. And we've got a very sickly calf. Honestly, farming, I'm not enjoying it this week." When asked on whether the farm would be closed, Mr. Clarkson said, "Certainly 2 months because that's how long we have to wait before we do another test." Mr. Clarkson added that the Diddley Squat Farm shop is unaffected as it is only the cows on the farm that are affected by the outbreak. Mr. Clarkson later appeared to contradict his own words in the interview with Times Radio on Friday morning by saying the farm is not shut. "We just can't buy or sell any cows," he added. The government said in June it will not be extending the badger cull and retains its commitment to end the practice before the next election. Oxfordshire is an edge area for bovine TB, meaning it is a buffer zone between high-risk and low-risk areas, so most herds are subject to 6 monthly TB tests by default. There have been several cases in the area of Oxfordshire near to Diddley Squat Farm in recent weeks, according to IBTB, a mapping platform for the disease in England and Wales. Clarkson's heartbreak as beloved puppy dies amid TB outbreak at Diddley Squat. Jeremy Clarkson has been left devastated after his farm was hit by a bovine TB outbreak and one of his newborn puppies died within hours of the news. The former Top Gear host confirmed that Diddley Squat Farm is now under strict lockdown, with no cattle allowed to enter or leave for at least 2 months. The disease was detected during routine testing and has already affected a calf. Devastating 24 hours. It's absolutely dreadful, Clarkson, 65, wrote in the Times, describing how the TB scare had consumed his thoughts. Then this morning, one of the puppies died. It's been a truly awful 24 hours. Just days earlier, his red Labrador Aria had given birth to 11 puppies, with Clarkson and partner Lisa Hogan acting as midwives during England's Euros final win. Despite the blow, Clarkson confirmed the Diddley Squat Farm shop remains open. But the latest setback follows months of extreme weather, crop failures, and rising crime, including the recent theft of a £7,000 fence tool from colleague Kaleb Cooper. Contagious respiratory disease. Clarkson admitted, honestly, farming. I'm not enjoying it this week. Bovine TB is a contagious respiratory disease that can also infect dogs and other mammals. Cattle must remain isolated until further testing clears them.